no one complains, because I don't see people being like, oh my god, you support child labor. Thank you for the gift points. No, they're like, oh my god, what a wonderful collab. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, do I really care? No, I don't. They literally don't say anything to certain people. If I would have had a Shein collaboration, people would have lost their ever-loving minds. They would have been like, yeah. I better not hear people get mad if I shop on Shein. I'm just kidding. I wanted to get their Hello Kitty collaboration. Ugh. I hate sparkling water. Sparkling water is nasty. Who drinks that? Not me, but other people do. Oh, and be prepared because the Discord is going to start sending men from dating apps again. So be ready because they're probably going to come to the door now that I'm live. So there's that. They're going to start sending men from dating apps again. I hope they come too, because I got a surprise for whoever comes to the door. I really do. I hope they come too, because I got some numbers I'm going to give them. Some numbers, some addresses maybe. I don't know. You know, let them know who's sending them to my door. Nobody can stop me since the police won't do anything. Well, then I'll do something. Not doxing, because you should have left me alone. I mean, get what you asked for. I have information. I saw the collaboration because someone sent it to me, a troll, and they were like saying, haha, she's better than you. But I'm not even going to say anything, alright? I'm not even going to. Why'd you make these accounts, like, seriously blocked? I don't got nothing. Well, I do, because I was given information in my email, and I was also given information by several other people that had information on certain mods, one of which I was given a number, and I did, you know, use one of those websites to track the number, and I got the person's actual name, which matches the same name of the moderator in the Discord. So, yeah. I mean, and I collected that for the police, but I mean, if these people happen to get your name and number, that's not on me. I like that car. That looks like an old Ferrari. No. Dr. Thunder. No, I didn't hear about J Park. What about J Park? No, because sadly I speak up about Palestine. You know why people have brand deals? Because they don't say anything about Palestine. That's the difference between other people and then people that still get brand deals because they haven't said a word. We're sitting here literally. People would come at me, and people would attack me if I didn't say anything. But some creators don't have to. That's why they still have brand deals. Thank you for the heart me. I mean, we could all have brand deals if we just stopped talking about Palestine. But clearly that's never going to happen. If you're too outspoken, they don't like that. Speaking of Palestine, I changed my Beacons link. Well, I didn't change it. I added Nada's link. So if you guys do want to donate, you can. Or share her link to help get her family out of Gaza. There's that. I added her link to my Beacons link because I think it would be easier and also beneficial if I did that to her to help her, because I feel like people wouldn't have to scroll all the way down to... It would be easier for people so people wouldn't have to scroll all the way down to the video that I posted and then click on her account and try to find the link. They can just go straight to my Beacons link and it'll really help her. They're trying to get 120,000. It's a lot. I know it's a lot for one person. But if you don't have the means to donate, you could always share the link. And don't complain and say, well, no, because you need to donate, because then what are you really doing? Like, if I donate, I'm not going to come online and say I donated. That's not what it's about. You don't help people and then say I help people. So either help people or don't. That's your choice. I'm not forcing you. But to those that literally just complain and it's like, no, you need to donate first, then you really don't care. Who said anything about you must donate? You don't have to donate anything. You could share the link and that will help either way. And she even said, yeah, share the link. So, I mean, you can decide. That's your choice. No one's holding you hostage. No one's forcing you to do things you don't want to do. All you got to do is just share a link and then go on with your life. It's not that hard. Some of these people don't even have the luxuries we have. And you're sitting here complaining whether or not I should donate first before you donate, instead of actually doing something. They don't have time to literally sit down and think, well, what do I got to do first? Their main priority is getting out of a place that is literally not safe for them. So, you complaining about me is not helping any. I mean, that's your choice. It's not a Stanley Cup. It's literally from Temu. It's literally from Temu. It's not a Stanley Cup because Stanley Cup is supposed to be boycotted. And Stanley Cup is really expensive, but yeah. People are supposed to be boycotting Stanley Cup because they support genocide. So yeah. Because people get collaborations because they don't speak about anything that is important, like something that's going on with Palestinians. That's why certain people have brand deals, and also because they have managers. You know why people have managers? Because they are not outspoken. If they were outspoken, they wouldn't even land a manager. There are people, especially large talent agencies for speaking out about what's going on in Palestine. If you have a manager, you can get brand deals. Let me tell you something, okay? I've had people reaching out wanting to partner with me without a manager. Who's really winning? Who is really winning? Someone that needs a manager to get them deals, or me that gets me deals without a manager? And lately I don't take those deals for reasons we all know why. Because then they'll get harassed, and then they'll say they no longer want to work with me, so I gotta work on clearing my name. And I'm not focused on that right now because I'm focused on getting a place to live. With large companies, I've gotten affiliate links and etc. I know affiliate links are kind of easy, but to be totally honest with you, like doing things without a manager, let's be honest, that's a hard feat in of itself, to literally be able to do things without managers or someone behind you and actually get deals. That's very hard. It's not easy. They don't just reach out to you because you have a large following. It involves engagement, it involves interactions, it involves your analytics. The views on my video that are pulling are the reason why. You can't just have a large following and have a dead page. They will not interact with you if your page is not pulling views. Sadly, that's how it works, and that's what they care about, because obviously, of course, how are they going to get people to buy their products if no one's seeing videos, because the person has a large following, but people are not seeing their videos? I mean, you know? I shopped on Shein a long time ago. I haven't even shopped on Shein, and I shopped Temu once. But literally I can't afford stuff, so I mean, hey.
If an application needs to be
but you know, I'm not going to talk about that because that has nothing to do with me. And again, like, people just want drama and want things to be messy, and there isn't going to be here, because the thing here is that people are reaching out to me to help them get out of Gaza, and I think that's really more important than trying to get a brand deal. Why should people be worried about? You live in a country, we're not free, but technically we kind of are, and we don't have to deal with things. When you see Palestinian kids crying every single day because they're starving, they're hungry. A girl cried very badly because she lost both her mom and her dad. And she was like, what, 6 or 7? 7 or 8? That is very sad for a 7 or 8-year-old to lose both of her parents. And here we are, literally being like, haha, you know, some people don't have brand deals because they literally speak out. I mean, you can't make excuses. You have 2 large platforms with 1 million, but you don't say anything. You complain about other people. You're in drama half of the time, and all you care about is yourself. But I mean, there's a difference between me and other people. I got behind on Vampire Diaries, so I stopped watching. Are other people better than me? Because cultural appropriation, using slurs, well, I'm not even gonna get into the not cleaning up after yourself. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of other things. This isn't about pertaining to a specific person. I don't know why people always want there to be drama. I don't come on here to talk about other people. I've got a lot of important things to do, right? And especially because when I'm helping a family get out of Gaza, like, do you think I would care about brand deals? Brands are not going to work with people that talk about Palestine. Use your common sense. Because literally this is why people are here, right? 1.7 people are here because they're here for drama where there isn't any. And that's saying you're a horrible person. But what have you guys been doing, right? And literally, like I said, if it was the other way around and I had some sort of brand deal or whatever it was with Shein, people wouldn't be happy for me. They would be negative, be like, you support child laborers. But other people can do whatever they want without facing backlash or, it's like selective outrage. That's what I say all the time. Selective outrage. That's all it is. I'm not jealous of anybody that has a brand deal. Do you think this is... I've done so much on social media that I have a lot to be thankful for. I have supporters. It's not about brand deals, because if that was the case, that would make me a very shallow person to think that my worth is based off of getting brand deals. You're not... Just because you get brand deals does not make you a good person at all, 100%. Look at David Dobrik and all of his brand deals he got, which he lost. Did that make him a good person? No, people found out he really wasn't a good person. Why are we sitting here having this conversation of you're valued by brand deals? Like, people gotta stop living in this false, like, thinking you're valued by this stuff. Because I've seen a lot of people that have lost verification check marks crying about it. I have never been verified. Do you think that I care if I'm valued or not? Do you think that I think my worth is based off of a check mark that I get on social media? My worth is not based off of a check mark on social media, and it's not based off of brand deals, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I could care less about brand deals. At this point, it's about having a comeback story and making a full 180 and changing people's sort of kind of perception, which I know a lot of people's minds are not going to change of me, but still, that's the least of my worries, is worrying about brand deals, competing with people, having people saying she's jealous of you. Like, you keep putting these delusions in other people's heads that everyone's out to be jealous of them. Every single drama that person has been in has been nothing but fans going back and forth, literally being like, oh, they're just so jealous of you. They're just so... Like, come on. Are you really going to keep saying that about every single drama that they're in? It's just really weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, that's far from it. Like, I am not upset if I don't get brand deals. Cool, I don't need to get brand deals. And besides, it wouldn't be a good idea anyways. I'm trying to better my life for my family and for me to own my own house. I'm not going to be sitting here being like, I depend on one specific app, a blue app, because all my funds have run out. No, like, I'm not going to create a one-time fund thing where, like, I only get funds for a short amount of time, and then the next thing you know, I'm financially struggling because I spent all this money and now I'm screwed over. No. Like, we're trying to create generational wealth. Do you think I want to see my kids struggle whenever and if I do have kids? Like, do you think that I want to see my kids struggling financially? Oh, heck no. Some people just didn't manage their money correctly. Like, I'm not on this app to. At one point, I create my own business and make my own way. I don't need anyone's approval. I don't need anyone's permission. I don't need to listen to people being negative towards me, telling me I will never have that. You want to live in this like drama field where it's like back and forth, where you live in a world where you engage in drama and you're like, oh, this person's jealous of this person, and go back and forth and run to the left and be like, this person's talking about you, this person's talking about you. What are you doing to better your life? Because do you want to work for the rest of your life and always be struggling? Because some of you guys are really struggling at life. Some of you are really, which there's nothing wrong with going to therapy, okay? But then you come on the app telling other people what they need to do with their problems when you create problems. You don't want to better yourself, and that's perfectly okay. You want to engage in drama, you want to go back and forth, you want to do this, you want to do that, and be like, she's talking about you because you mentioned the person in the comment section. Not once did I mention anything. All of a sudden, it's you just coming, trying to say, like, if I'm going to get jealous over a collaboration. Let's be totally honest. I'm not valued by a collaboration. I don't care. There are people that are literally have a smaller following than most of us that do the most. That do more than people with a large following. Remember that. You are not valued just because you get brand deals and have a large following. Like, hello? Do you think that, like, there are smaller accounts that do heck of a lot better than most of these influencers on this app? And not even influencers, content creators, because I'm learning, and I'm trying not to use the word influencer because I'm not an influencer, but content creator, right? Let me tell you something. The ones that have the most impact with their fans, subscribers, and they have a strong supporter base are those with followings under 100,000 or more. If you have more than 100,000 to a million, sometimes you don't have that greater of an impact as you would being in a smaller account. And some people do. I'm not saying all the people that have large followings don't, but it's the smaller accounts that have the most impact over the bigger accounts. Because a lot of these bigger accounts don't really do much of anything. They're silent. When people ask them to do something, they can't even take the time to use their platform to speak up. But they could talk about other people. They could talk about drama. They can bash people. They can do all of that. But they can't literally speak up about what's going on in other places where they asked us to help. Let me tell you something. If Shein was being boycotted for supporting a G side, y'all wouldn't be telling that person, why are you supporting that? Considering the fact that they go to Starbucks still. But which I don't like Starbucks or coffee, but if I was to go like tomorrow and be like, I'm gonna go get me some Starbucks, y'all would be up in arms. Yeah, like, which I wouldn't. I definitely would not. But let's just be totally honest. Like, and I think for a good price, well, maybe not, I don't know. I got some CDs, but I do feel like, I don't know. I went and did some shopping today and got some CDs. But in the midst of that, I was looking for, I was looking for this thing that I've been looking for. Still have not found one yet. Still highly sad because that was probably the only hat out there in a collection of Selena stuff everywhere. And now we can't find the hat. But it's okay. It's okay. Save my money. Well, I only spent $1, $2 on each CD, so I mean, They were good CDs. I couldn't pass them up. One of the CDs I got was Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart, and it has a bunch of his other songs. Then I got Britney Spears. I got Honor Society. I got, these were from Hastings because they were unopened used. I got it because my brother was going to get it, but Nellyville. And then, what else did I get? Fall Out Boy. I'm trying to think of the other ones I got. Oh, Aaliyah's One in a Million. Because even though those one single CDs that has one song on it, my brother said those are really rare. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. Because I was like, why would I want to get this? It only has 1 in a million. That's all it has on there. And he's like, those are really rare. And I was like, take it. So yeah. No, I'm not going to sell it. I'm keeping these for my collection. I'm going to listen to these CDs. Yeah, they were spamming like crazy. Need a little piece of mind. Come on over for any time. Actually, let me go show you guys. Okay. So I got, thank you for subscribing. These here they come with these comments. Like if that's supposed to make me feel bad. I got Honor Society, Fashionably Late. You know who Honor Society is? I love them. Has my favorite song, Over You. Over You. My brother got wham because I got this CD. He was like, he got a Raven Simone CD and I was mad. He bought all these Disney CDs. Like, well then I'll take you to Goodwill and get you some CDs. I'm not going to get any. What does he do? Take some of the ones. I'm like, you stole those ones. You said you wasn't even going to get these CDs. And he stole Raven Simone from me. And then he buys JoJo. And it's like, no, you can't have it. And I'm like, you never even listened to it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, whatever. I'm like, oh, just like wave them in my face. Thank you for subscribing. I'm like, you're like, nah, like wave them in my face, and it's so annoying. Cause you know I want those CDs, including the Cheetah Girls. No, these are different ones. These are different ones. Okay. Here's something hip hop rap superstars. My brother wanted this. I was like, nope, mine. It has lip gloss. It has Pop in My Collar, I'm a Flirt, lip gloss, Tipsy, Rock the Box by Run DMC. It has Buy You a Drink and Made You Look. I was like, yeah, I want this. Vanessa Hudgens. I got Vanessa Hudgens. Say Okay is on here. Or no, Come Back to Me. Yeah, Say Okay is on here too, but Come Back to Me, Say Okay, Let It Go, Let's Dance. Great CD. American Beauty. Fall Out Boy. It is an underrated album. I grabbed it when I saw Vanessa Hudgens. I had to grab it. Yes, I am. I do listen to them. When my brother bought the record player. He has a record player, CD player, tape player, Bluetooth radio. all in one. Yep. It's all in one. I listen to CDs when he's not listening. He was listening earlier, but yeah, I do play these. So that's good, because I was looking for a CD player because I was like, we need to play our CDs. But then he went and got the record player from storage, which I forgot plays CDs. So yeah, I'm really excited because I'm going to be playing these CDs. Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. Good one. You know. 1 in a Million, Aaliyah, and it just has 1 in a Million. It's 1 in a Million, Soul Club Remix, the one I gave my heart to twice. That's the only two songs, is 1 in a Million and the one I gave my heart to, which is Soul Solution Dub. A whole bunch of different mixes. Aaliyah. Britney Spears. Okay. Nellyville. And it has Air Force Ones is on here. Getting Hot in here. Getting It Started. Nellyville. Pimp Juice. Air Force Ones. Yeah, if I didn't get this, my brother was gonna get it. So Billy Ray Cyrus. It's really not that loud, but Billy Ray Cyrus. Achy Breaky Heart. Yes, I listen to a lot of country. Dolly Parton, John Denver. There's a lot of people I listen to. Johnny Cash. Well, I should look up some of these songs on YouTube. This is my favorite one. Well, this one I was most excited for. He tried to take it. He was like, "You need to, I'll buy it from you." I was like, "No." Like, the one I'm most excited for, he just took it. Well, I was most excited for Raven Simone, but he took that one. And I do like Vanessa Hudgens. That's okay. It's okay, my collection will be great for when I have a car and I drive and I have CDs. I'm starting my CD collection. It's okay. Thank you for subscribing. These will all be great additions to my collection. And I'm probably going to order some more tomorrow. We'll see. You know what I saw? Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, she's fine. Do you know what I saw that I was tempted? It's $29. That's a lot for one tape. But it was a Selena Dinos tape. Because I was going through all the stuff on eBay and they had so much Selena stuff. I was like, I don't have the money. They had one guitar, a Selena guitar, that was going for $1,000. They had Selena dresses. They had Selena jewelry. They had like earrings that she wore, which were not the actual earrings she wore. I think they were from the same brand, I guess, or I don't know. Because they didn't have on certificate of authenticity, but they had like a necklace she wore. They had shirts, hats, signature. They have one that is selling on eBay that is a signed check from Selena. No, not Selena Gomez. Selena Quintanilla. Selena Quintanilla. They had a whole bunch of like signed memorabilia and stuff. Cause I went on eBay to see if I could find this hat that I had, but I couldn't find it. And this person was literally selling Selena Quintanilla denim. Oh, that's that Liberty commercial. Denim jeans that were literally from her boutique, and it has the tags on them. And they were in different colors. There was like red, there was like yellow, there was like blue. But yeah, no, I don't think they were my size. It's okay. There's so many good songs to play. Oh, that's the song that's playing right now. No, I'll just let it play. I was gonna click it, but it's already playing, so we'll just let it play. But yeah, I got some good CDs, but I feel like they were slightly a little overpriced, maybe, I don't know. Depop, yeah. I was looking for a song, that's why. Let me go back and see if I can see what it was. Oh, Lover Girl by Tina Marie. She's no longer living. It's been a while since she's been gone. If you don't know who Tina Marie is, you really need to start listening to this older music. Like she's very talented, but she's sadly no longer here. Very popular. Hey, hey, hey. And a lot of these I didn't need to see if they were in there because these were never opened. They have been closed this whole time. Did it already break? It already broke. Like, seriously? It's okay. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. It cracked already. What the heck? Man, these cases ain't worth jack. That's nasty. They literally, no, she's bending down. That's why her nose runs when she bends down. They literally had a profile picture of someone's wiener. TikTok, how is that allowed on here? That's straight up corn. Someone's random wiener. Like I needed to see that. Saying, look at my PFP. Wow, so funny. So original. Boo! That's middle schooler humor. That's like middle school boy humor. It's not funny. Boo! know. Which one? It goes like this. Anyways. Yeah, cause she's on. She's always on her phone all the time while I'm live. We got your Billy Ray Cyrus white hair. I know I'm blocking you. Goodbye. I like my collection so far, I guess. Okay, anyways. Oh, you know what? Well, I know what song I'm gonna play. I thought it was gonna come up something else, but I don't think they would allow that on YouTube. Thank you for the gift points.
Moving into our first home came with a lot of unknowns.
That's why we got Link Outdoor for wire-free smart security cameras.
With HDJV video.
Doesn't even. What the heck? Block. I think I might have accidentally sent someone the live. What the heck? Like, I might have to close out the app and then restart it again. I'm not turning anything public. Sorry. Either pay or you don't. You know what was funny? Is that someone literally put in their Insta story that I fetishized Asians because I used the song by Childish Gambino, which was literally Feels Like Summer. And I was like, and then they had the nerve to not allow me to message them. And when I said so on my Insta story, then they allowed me to message them because it says only allow people that you follow. And they put LMAO, and then I said, I'm not even responding to you, you're not worth it. First of all, you want to talk ish by literally mentioning me in a story, and then when I go to respond to you in messages, you have them off. Okay. Scary. Boo! Like, they're so scared. They're very, very scary. No, I'm not restarting the live. You're scary. I don't understand why people had to do that. Like, because I used a song that didn't even pertain to Asians, but okay. No, I don't care. Yeah, they're gonna send people to my house. Who cares? I'm gonna give numbers when they do too. Like, I've had enough. You think I'm joking? I let them know who's literally sending who to who. So, and if people say you're doxing people, no, because they're putting people in danger, and I think these people have a right to know. Don't you? I do. I do. Yeah, I believe so, because The only people that I know have a pew pew are my brother's friends that they have license to carry. And one of his friends does open carry, so I believe that New Mexico is an open carry state. That's how I know. What the hell is that profile picture? Because that's creepy. That is like a nightmare. That was really weird. Anyways, my brother, he has friends in the car clubs because he goes out. Everyone knows my brother, especially when we used to go to Walmart. They would always tell me, even people that I went to high school with would be like, your brother. Oh, I was like, you know him? My brother has friends in the car club. I don't go out, I just stay home. Because I don't go out. And besides, I don't go out because he's the one that goes out, but it's not like, I can go with him all the time. And plus, I just stay home. I don't need to go out. Imagine me. Well, parties, I don't technically, I shouldn't say like parties, like house parties. I mean, sometimes if there's like, like Summerfest or something like that, that's basically where I go. And they have music and stuff. Parties, like parties. Well, no, my brother does invite me to go places. I go sometimes to Cars and Coffee, but a lot of the times I'm like, no. But yeah. Oh, hold on, let me walk these people. Be more smart. I didn't give away my location. My location was already given away by Angie. I'm sorry, I hate mentioning that name because then she messages me and harasses me. But yeah, she gave it away. And then she tried to say that she didn't. She tried to lie. When she filed a restraining order, she literally had our address and room number. Oh, wonder how she had that. That's really weird. She messages me on Instagram because I unblocked her. And I'm just and sometimes I do respond, but sometimes I just leave it there for proof. That is further proof that you're harassing me. You're not helping your case any. Hold on. Here we go again. Oh, that was the DoorDash because he left it there. Garbage, throw it away. Throw it away. It's just a bunch of sauces. They literally sent DoorDash, like the DoorDasher dropped off the DoorDash and then left, so yeah, and plus if it's a Dasher, there's literally nothing they can do about who's sending stuff to the door, because technically, if they're getting paid, it's just sauces. Just throw it away. Technically, if they're getting paid, they just have to deliver it. They can't literally call the numbers or do anything with what's being sent, because at the end of the day, the only thing they could do is just send stuff. I mean, and then they have to deliver it because, yeah. So even if I was to give DoorDashers their number, you know, like if anyone comes from dating apps, of course they're getting the number. But yeah, please don't repeat what people comment, guys. Don't put a question mark and repeat that, because if they're doxing someone, I'm not going to be responsible. Please don't continue something. Don't repeat it because they obviously got blocked for reasons. They're like, literally don't continue the doxing. Okay. There are so many accounts. And the reason why this stuff is being sent to my door is because of Angie. She's the reason. Because she's malicious. She told people where my brother's car was and their location. And literally, she said my brother's car and location. And I guess someone followed him and that's how they have our address. Then she tried to say someone gave her the address. But first of all, she's always behind me getting doxxed, because the last place she was behind us getting doxxed, and she literally got antagonized by a no profile picture. I wonder who that was, who she literally got baited into walking up to our door and doxing us. Oh, that was very dumb of you. I wonder who was behind that account, that you were stupid enough to go dox us at the last place, but okay. And then she literally doxed us at this other place too, because they said it was. No, I can't talk it out with Angie because the judge said to stop talking about each other, but clearly she can't, because she's in comment sections talking about how none of my family members ever had a job, which of course my mom's disabled and was fighting disability. She's hard of hearing. If she would have went to work, they would have said that she could work, even though she can't, because she's hard of hearing. And my dad has bipolar, but he still was going to a job where it was commissions, but he wasn't making enough. And he also said that he would lose his Social Security if he made more, so that's why he quit the job, because he wasn't making enough anyways. It's beyond talking it out with her, because I'm not giving her a platform. She already has 4,000 on her page because people support violent people. And you don't even know what just recently happened. And it's more than just pushing my brother and her boyfriend getting slammed to the floor. There are certain things that I just can't say. He's going to get in trouble for that, because there were probably kids at this event where he was being reckless. But hey, I mean, there's so many accounts that I had to block. It's crazy. Like, this girl has literally been stalking me and my family for the longest time, and I'm frankly over it. Thank you for the heart, me. I see someday. Well, I am, but it's just her. She keeps doing stuff, and it comes on me, because when she posts things, like when she posted that video saying my ex hit and ran us, like we were in a hit and run with my ex, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm the one with the large following. My brother doesn't even have a large following on TikTok. And to be honest with you, you knew what was going to happen. She knew people was going to attack me for what she posted. Sure enough, people told me, you need to address what your brother did. That has nothing to do with me. She's the one who comes way online, making people believe that she was injured in the hospital. Where's those hospital bills? You called the police, right? You called the police, right? Well, he's not even with her. He's not even with her. He's never been with her. Not even when she was staying at the same motel she was staying at was he with her. He just felt sorry for her because everyone wanted to dump her. No one wanted her. Not her family. not her friends, not anyone. And she's sitting here literally, let me tell you something, right? None of her family, none of her friends, nobody cared about her. She didn't even have nobody to take her to work. I know they keep putting X video usernames. That's really weird. Like, let's literally get into this, right? Because she didn't have no friends. All of her friends realize who she is and then they leave her. Yikes. and yet, my brother helped you a lot and that's how you treat him? At any instance that she gets another man, right? She always treats the people that helped them like shit. And he was never with her. Never at all. At any point after their falling out, was he ever with her. He never wanted to get back with her. He doesn't want anything to do with her. He felt sorry for her, but in some instance, he did say he was doing it to collect information to literally prove to the courts that he was being harassed because every time he files a restraining order, they say there's not enough evidence. So he was slowly trying to collect evidence. There's that too. See, using the N-word, you're under a fake account. Yeah, I know they're gonna send something else. They literally have people donating to these chew meals. I know that too. That's okay. I mean, I can't say what I really wanted to because, I would literally be canceled for that. Oh, I'm mad Angie's prettier than me? No. I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, I'm not mad at someone who doesn't have no friends and only has one guy that literally goes to round one and spends his money and begs his uncle to pay for a room and leaves me with no money and I can't even pay for a room. Imagine not having a job, having no money to pay for your room, relying on a man who takes his hard-earned money and literally goes to round one first before he literally pays his rent. Could never be me. Imagine depending on a man that leaves you stranded high and dry while he begs for money from his uncle to pay for a room you're staying in because he doesn't want to grow up. But okay. And when I spend money, I always make sure I have rent for my room. I paid rent last time. Because let me tell you something, right? I'm jealous of someone that has literally no job, got fired for touching students, literally hangs around with a boy that literally drives recklessly, can't even has cars. Let me tell you something. It was a blessing that my brother got her cars that she literally didn't even drive. You know what? She got so mad, he better not give her that car. I remember that one message years ago where she got mad saying, she's not getting my car. Okay, so you got a car to sit there for what? You don't even learn to drive. And you were even lucky that my brother got you these cars. Let's talk about how you want to be everybody else but yourself. My brother got a Mustang and all of a sudden now you want a Mustang. You want to be like everybody else. My mom literally actually had a stillborn, a baby that was lost, and now all of a sudden you have a baby that's lost. There are actually people like that, and it's weird. You don't see me have friends that have cancer and be like, oh, I want to have cancer. That would be weird, right? That would be really weird. You don't see me sitting here seeing people with with diseases and illnesses being like, I want to have that too. But here you are wanting to have everything that everybody else has. Like, hello? Like, come on now. I think I'm gonna accidentally set this live to some people. Thank you for subscribing.
All new Coca-Cola Spice.
No, don't follow. Block.
With an unexpected burst of raspberry and spice flavors.
You see, this is a thing. See, they're using the N-word, and is anyone gonna say anything? No, it's silent. Yeah, exactly what I figured. Especially telling me that I should get graped. I couldn't sit on that live. I couldn't sit on a live and see that. I would say something. It's too quiet. But yet, when I speak up about something, I'm jealous. Why would I be jealous of someone that wants nothing going for them but to live in a motel room? I'm jealous of her because she has nothing. Not even her family wants anything to do with her. All of my family members love me, including all of my uncles. Although they're struggling and they can't help, because obviously I would never ask my uncles to help. To be totally honest with you, that's crazy that we're sitting here saying I'm jealous over someone who is locked in their own house at 11 p.m. and can't leave their house. If she literally leaves her house, she's going to be locked out of her house. You know what's funny? Is having your step family, your stepfather and your stepmother tell you to leave during the day because they don't trust you in their house. Imagine your parents asking you, can you leave? I don't trust you. My parents have never asked me to leave when they left. But let me tell you something. This girl literally sat here crying her eyes out that she was going to be homeless. Now she didn't even have no place to live. Well, I don't leave, but if I wanted to leave out till like 3 a.m., I could. I don't have to be a prisoner in my own home. Like, it's like you guys have to understand, right? I don't see this type of treatment towards someone who got fired for touching students. But when it's a false rumor being spread about me being a predator, everyone jumps on this wagon of calling me a predator. But where's the same energy for this said person? What about admitting, going on live, admitting to stealing my Android? What about going online and admitting to stealing my Android because they're too broke to get themselves a phone? Hello? People just sat there and applauded her. I'm not broke, because obviously if I was broke, I wouldn't be living here. We pay weekly rent. And let me tell you something. My dad doesn't get his disability checks. Woo! Where's that? So if my dad doesn't get his disability checks, how do you think we've been paying the rent? Oh, yeah, that's one thing. I mean, if I didn't have any money, I wouldn't be able to buy makeup stuff. Oh, the money from the giveaway, literally I refunded 2 people that wanted $1 back. The rest of the money was given to me for my birthday. And that money was gone because we ate Taco Bell. And plus, if you know anything about round one is pretty expensive. Yeah, I practically spent like $200+ at round 1. Because my mom's never been there, so I wanted her to have fun. Well, I pay rent weekly, so I always have weekly rent. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of the messages said happy birthday, and they gave me the money for my birthday. Yes, I was given that money for my birthday. One person even, people were even sending me money after my birthday, because one person that sent me close to 200, no, they sent me $200, said for the haters so they can get more mad, because they were complaining about people sending me birthday money. That person was like, every person that gave me birthday money understood. Like, they literally was giving it to my birthday. None of those people complained. Yes, leave if you don't like me. Like, to say things are not, like, I have to pay this room, right? This is what we're doing, right? We don't have any other options. People just don't understand that they want us to go to another apartment to get evicted. I am not moving from one place to another. It's just physically exhausting, especially for my mother who is disabled, to be moving from one place to another and have to move again. Like, I know when people say, oh, they're sending people to your door, can you just move to another room? That's not how it works. We can't keep moving all the time. I want to own a house so I can tell people to fuck off, and they won't ever have to tell me anything. They can't get me evicted because I own my own house, and they can kiss my ass while I'm jingling keys saying, look, I got a house. Like, I really, really don't care at this point. I'm not going to go to another place to get evicted. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. Like, I really, really am not. I'm exhausted and I'm tired at this point of having to go from one place to another. Someone sees me at a freaking place. Someone literally was live. They sent me the live stream. Someone told me they're live saying that they used to work at your complex, or they work where you're staying. I'm like, they're literally live telling people that they work legit where I'm staying right now. Hello, like, that's crazy. But people want me to be set up for failure. They tell me I'm not, like, responsible, but then you want me to go in an apartment to get evicted. So what do people want me to do? I don't underestimate how expensive a house is getting, because we're going to have more than enough money to buy a house. I don't know why you don't think, like, I know. I'm not going to tell you how we're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars, because it's not anyone's business. Again, it's not anyone's business. I'm not out here to tell anyone how I'm getting a house. And I'm not getting a loan either, because actually, if you guys didn't know, a long time ago, when we went to go live with my grandmother, my mom and my dad were legit buying a house with no loan. Common sense. My parents were literally buying a house a long time ago. My dad got sick, and they no longer, because my dad got sick, they no longer were my mom couldn't make payments to buy the house, because literally we were paying rent, we were renting to own. I can't allow that. I'm sorry.
I don't know why these people can't mind their own business.
They literally don't believe we're going to get a house. My parents were literally buying a house in 2001.
That's their business, what we do.
Literally, we had a house on 9/11. Like, do you guys not understand? My parents know they were buying a house.
Down payment.
Like, hello, my parents were buying a house before. You would think that we would know. My dad wanted to be in real estate. Common sense. My dad wanted to work in real estate. Duh. He was going to flip houses. He was going to be a house flipper. I know what I'm doing. I'm not dumb. Just because I have a 7th grade reading level, reading is different than knowledge. It doesn't make you stupid because you have a learning disability. I'm not stupid because I have a 7th grade reading level, and I feel that's what people think. Reading is totally different than actually knowledge and knowing things. A 7th grade reading level has nothing to do with your IQ. reading is totally different. Like if I had to read books at a college reading level, it would be difficult to know some big words. Again, that has nothing to do with your intelligence. And when people see that I get a house, they're going to be wondering how. How did you get a house? And did you literally know? Someone told me, which I've seen this program multiple times. You could literally buy a house with no money. There's literally a program that helps people. And literally there are first time home buyer literal programs where you don't even need a down payment. People literally, there was one person which, there was a reason why I didn't do it. They literally told me, you should apply for food stamps and I'll pay you $100. Then they went to Reddit and said what they offered to me, and I was like, you shouldn't do that, because you do know, right? You do know that people are literally classist. And now you just cause people to make fun of me, because if they do find out, because you're probably going to go to social media and be like, she applied for food stamps, they'll be like, haha, you're on food stamps. Like, how do you think I'm eating? Do you think food is just free? It falls from the sky? Because I'm pretty sure nobody else does that. And how do you think my store just paid in my phone bill, which I'm paying myself tomorrow or whenever the phone bill is due? It's just so beyond crazy to me that people don't even, like, they treat me like I'm stupid, and that's not even the half of it. They treat me like I'm not smart enough, like I'm not intelligent enough, like I don't have the means to live on my own, when I lived on my own twice, and once was in college and once when I wasn't in college in a studio with my brother, which is really crazy why people have no faith or don't believe in me, when literally, how do you think I'm going to get my family out of here? You think that we just love being content in a place like this? Do you know how hard it is to get into a house? Do you know how, and especially in this economy, in this market, now is not a time to be, I cannot allow that, because that's revenge corn. I'm sorry. But you literally having that as your profile picture, you're getting blocked. I'm not going to be the reason why she comes at me because you have that as your profile picture. And for those of you that don't know that profile picture, that's her tape that supposedly got leaked. Anyways. So who cares? Straight people can't be at Pride, and he didn't go there because of his pride. He was parked because his phone was overheating, and he saw there was something going on, so he went. Well, because people already knew, because it was being shared in the Discord years ago by Space Kitten / Slime Kitten, who they literally shared it around and had it as their profile picture. So yes, people already knew about that. That was by Space Kitten doing that. And literally shared it around, and people was sharing it. Not only sharing it, but sharing it to me in DMs and saying, look, this is your sister-in-law. And I said, don't share it to me because I don't want to see it. They literally sent it to me in DMs, and people had the actual tape. So yeah. I'm 30. So yeah, they literally, and I literally said, don't send it to me, but they did. But yeah. It's already been out there. Like, here's the thing that I don't like about things. It's like people say, it's my fault. People already knew that was her tape way before, years before. I'm not the reason why people know that. Can we not do that? Can we not blame me? I'm not to blame for that. That was literally Space Kitten's doing. Space Kitten's the one who shared that. Space Kitten literally had 100,000 followers, and they were literally sharing that around to people and literally having that as their profile picture. That's how people had it, because they had it years ago. Literally. People already knew about this years ago. How do you think they have that? Where do you think they got it from? They kept that for years, and to keep someone's in their phone for years is weird. There's a reason why I said it, because that's not right. But then again, well, it's not my fault. It's Space Kitten's fault, because people already knew that. That was not SA, and clearly if you knew anything about her ex Wilbur, you wouldn't be talking. Because if it was me, I wouldn't be going around throwing people's kitties at the wall and having $2,000 worth of damage and cheating on my ex with Wilbur. But clearly, yeah, I'm gonna say what false things that happened to me because I don't want people to know me as a cheater. But okay, this is where we're at. But okay, I'm not even, because you know, Space Kitten gave me a bunch of information a long time ago about her ex Wilbur and sharing all this information with me, screenshots and everything, and her literally admitting that my brother drove her to see her ex, and she literally admitted to my mom that she cheated on my brother. But clearly you don't want to be seen as a cheater, but you're out here cheating and then lying because you don't want people to think you're a cheater. Of course I'm frustrated. That's what I'm frustrated on, is people using traumatic incidences to lie, and then I'm supposed to feel sorry. Like, how am I supposed to believe someone who's a compulsive liar all the time? My mom lost a baby, so she lost a baby.
She admitted it. I didn't even task her. All I said was, I know what you do. You've been living with me. And she said, yeah.
Even my dad caught her. My dad caught her when he opened the door and she was there smiling on her phone, messaging someone. Even my dad knew what the heck she was doing. You literally are laying in bed in a room that my brother is allowing you to stay there while you're cheating with other men, right in front of his parents. Do you know how awkward that is? Like, that's weird. But yet we're defending that. Oh, because he opened the door, he went in there and he saw her, whatever it was. And actually, I know firsthand because I had an incline of what she was doing anyways. And she literally admitted to my mother that she cheated. So why are we sitting here saying he's reliable when she just admitted to my mother multiple times she's cheated? She's admitted to people that she's cheated. How many times does she have to tell people she's a cheater for people to, like, if someone tells you they're a cheater, believe them. Like, if a guy says, I'm cheating on you, are you just going to stay in the relationship or are you going to leave? Because if you stay in the relationship because you're like, you're not reliable, I don't believe you're a cheater. Like, hello? Do some context clues. Use your context clues. Like, if someone's telling you they're a cheater, they're a cheater. It's not a secret she's a cheater. And who cares? Like, that's not that big of a deal when it comes to things because everyone cheats. Oh, so what? Look, they wouldn't have a whole new show of cheaters if people didn't cheat.
The minute my son would go to work, she'd leave.
And she didn't work either, so.
And then not come back until it was time for him to come home.
Oh, like the one time she got herself in trouble going off with someone dangerous, some man she didn't even know. Oh yeah, I remember that one, and having him pick her up at a Walmart or Smith's or somewhere where my brother knew, and he literally told her not to get in with a guy she didn't know, but she still did anyways. I mean, you guys could defend her all you want, but she's just going to go around and harass people and continuously attack my family because you guys defend her. She thinks that she has this group of people behind her. That's what causes her not to want to do anything better for herself. I mean, and I'm not saying you, but some people, literally, she harasses my family. She's been harassing my family ever since she was dating my brother when they were in high school. She literally one time wanted someone to beat my brother up over a pack of cigarettes. Like, it's weird. And then she threw her ex's cat at the wall, which that's not a lie, because when my dad tried to put her on the lease because she was staying with us, they said no, she has $2,000 worth of damage. And here she is going online literally talking about how we'll never be able to get a place because we have damages on our name, when that's damages on my father's name, not my name. My name is cleared, my mom's name is cleared, and so is my brother's name is cleared. And you have $2,000 worth of damages, and you kept talking to my brother like, oh, I'm going to get an apartment. How are you going to get an apartment with $2,000 worth of damages on your name? When it comes to renting, I don't have evictions on my name. I don't have an eviction on my name. The eviction at our old apartment is on my dad's name. He owes $7,000. We talked to legal aid before we went to the court because we were asking them questions about how to get that cleared, and they said don't go to court.
And remember,
They said don't go to court because if you go to court, they're going to put you on there as liable. Since your name is not listed for the court case that my dad had because he was in jail, and we said he won't be able to make it because he's in jail. They said don't go to court because if you go to court, they're going to make you liable also for those damages on the apartment. Since it's just his name listed, you don't go to court. And this was from legal aid. So I don't have any non-payments of rent. That was my father's name that was on the lease. Even though we all were on the lease and we signed, the main head of household was my dad because he was the main person paying the rent. Since he was the main household, my name is fully cleared. I could rent anywhere I want. I could rent in a very expensive place if I had the money to do so and not worry about being denied. I could rent a loft. I could rent a very expensive apartment. If I make enough money to do so, I could do whatever I want. My name is cleared. I don't even have no bad credit. I have to build credit to get a house, but I could still straight out buy a house if I had money. Outright just buy the house. I literally don't have $2,000 worth of damages on my name. And literally being told you cannot put her on the lease because she has $2,000 worth of damages. If my name wasn't cleared, I wouldn't have been able to be put on the lease. And I could go get another apartment if I choose to do so, which I don't want to because I'm not going to cause myself to get evicted again. Literally, I could. I won't get denied anywhere. All of these places just kindly asked us to leave because people was harassing their front office. That's not even really an eviction. They just kicked us out. And technically, if I was renting a place, which technically when you live in motels, hotels, and stuff like that, technically it's not renting. So I didn't damage anywhere. I didn't leave anywhere's trash. We always cleaned up after ourselves. We always made sure we left that place clean when they asked us to leave. Because even though if it was damaged or anything, that still wouldn't damage my renting record or my buying record. I don't damage apartments and then expect not to pay it.
One of those evictions was for her animals. Remember that? Seagull Select.
Oh yes, she's not even allowed to stay at Seagull Select. She's not allowed to stay at any apartment because she owes $2,000, and they denied her to stay at Seagull Select because my brother was included in being denied to stay there, which is where we stayed before that person exposed us and was like, oh, she's living at the same place I'm living at. I told the office, they said it was fine. And then come to find out, they turned around and literally started having a problem with people harassing them. So yeah, she can no longer stay at Seagull Select because of her animals damaging the room. They said there was damage from animals, so we are literally denying you to stay there. It's Seagull Select is like an apartment style living. If you don't want to live in an apartment with too much bills, you could stay there. It has a kitchen. You don't have to pay for utilities. You don't have to pay for water. You don't have to pay for what is it? You don't have to pay for cable, TV, none of that. You don't have to pay to furnish anything. Everything's fully furnished. And all you have to do is just pay monthly there. And for people that want cheaper living because they can live there and then have money to pay their car bills, you know, like car insurance, their phone bill, and they don't have to have all of these expenses living in an apartment, they could live there. And when my brother had the accident, they could no longer, I thought it was because they could no longer pay because after his accident, you know, he couldn't go to work for a while. But no, they got kicked because of they asked her to leave because of the pet damage, and he had to move in the process of trying to recover from you know, a car accident. Oh, it just played because I guess I played Edge of 17. Plus, I like Fleetwood Mac. But yeah. No, motel living is different than. So the Seagull Select that we stayed in, it's not a motel. You have to know the difference between motels and hotels, and sadly we don't have motels anymore. A lot of these motels are upgrading because it's like for tourists. So they're like trying to become like hotels type thing. These places that are apartment style living like Seagull Select is not a motel. It's like a studio. Think of it as a studio. And a studio is not a motel. You know what a studio is. Fully furnished. You don't gotta pay a lot of bills. You have a kitchen. You have a bathroom. You have a room. You have a TV. You have cable TV. You have laundry, on-site laundry. That one had a pool so you could go swimming. Like, it's literally like living in an apartment. It's like a studio.
If you get a one bedroom there, you get
it's like a dorm. Well, I don't live in a motel. This isn't a motel. I don't live in a motel. This is not even a motel. It's not even considered a motel. The motels are downtown. So some of the motels are downtown. Not a lot of them. And a lot of the motels, if not all of them, don't have kitchens. The one motel we stayed at a very long time ago, because my parents knew them when I was a baby. They have one room that has a kitchen. All the other rooms are just beds and TVs. Motels are way different than how we're living because this has a kitchen, we have a closet, we have, you know, motels are they don't have. So yeah, what we're living in is better than a motel. Because a lot of motels, they just have beds and TVs, and it looks like a motel. But yeah, we have, it's an upgrade. I mean, it's an upgrade.
Clothes softer, fresher, and better. Because sometimes your work shirt needs to be a soft, cozy pillow.
And why are we on that? We already know that. We've already established that.
Downy, breathe life into your laundry.
Like, people could say a motel, but I know it's not a motel. And I'm not going to identify how it's not a motel, because then that's going to give people a way to know where I live. Like, why would I want to tell people where I live? I mean, some people know, but not a lot of people. And I'm not going to have people say, you doxed yourself. Even though someone doxed me. That's every time she doxes me, she always goes online and blames me and says it's my fault. And everyone just agrees with her. Like, it's crazy to me that she's allowed to go online and dox me. And not once have I ever doxed her. Now, my brother, he got mad one time and I kept telling him no. And you guys know that. I said, no, don't do that. literally I was somehow to blame. Because he got mad one time, a while back, and I said, no, don't do that, because it's my platform, and I'm the one that gets blamed or is responsible when someone gets doxxed. Because literally, it doesn't fall on you, it falls on me. I'm the one with a large platform. Well, literally they don't know, because first of all, they put a place that I'm not at and put random room numbers. Why are you causing other people to get harassed at random rooms? Not only that, it was crazy because these people were literally going around calling homeless shelters and harassing them over me, and it's just crazy. Like, what do you think? A homeless shelter is going to throw somebody out because you harass them? Because that's what some of those homeless shelters are for people that are in dangerous relationships that escape their partners. Literally, my nose is itching, sorry. That escape their partners and get away from their partners, right? They get away from their partners, and literally, if they were being harassed, they can't throw someone out because of that. Like, literally, these people just don't have a life. Because if they did, they wouldn't be making multiple accounts and getting blocked and making all these emails. They have thousands of different emails getting blocked on each and every one. Like, okay, like the ones that, and I'm not saying y'all, but some of the people that are like, I have my own place, I have a house. Barely, because if you had a house, if some people literally own the house, then what are they doing online being concerned with me? If you had a house, you wouldn't be engaged in my drama or whatever it is, right? If you had a house, you would be focused on the house. You know how, like, and people think I don't know how much money a house is. You got a lot of things you gotta pay for. What are you doing to make that money? Because obviously if you had a house, you wouldn't be chronically online 24/7 and not getting paid for the way you're chronically online. I get paid. That's why I'm chronically online. You, on the other hand, are in subreddits about me, like some people, like some of the trolls. My mom has a subreddit where you're in there 24/7 talking about, I have a house, I have a life, I have a job. So does that mean you're at your job, literally in the subreddit, you're not doing your job? You just admitted you're just standing around on your phone all day. Imagine, like me personally, I wish I could go to a job and stand around and be on my phone all day and not have to work and get paid for a paycheck. Let me know who your boss is, because your boss is very lenient to allow you to be standing around all day, not doing anything.
That's great. I know, I've been telling everyone.
I don't make $10 a stream, but okay. Literally, TikTok has this new thing now where every subscriber that I get a subscriber bonus, and on my other page, I get a hefty bonus for every subscriber I have. 10% of 50, and then for 200, I don't know how it is for 100, but I know for 50 people it's 10% per subscriber. So I literally get a subscriber bonus every time someone subscribes. I didn't know TikTok does that, but it's a new thing. No, it's not 10% of $5 because my subscriptions are $9.99. And it's not even, okay, so I'm going to explain this to people. TikTok does not take a large percentage unless you have a low subscribers. So the more subscribers you get, the less TikTok takes. And because I have well over 100 subscribers on my backup account, they're not taking that much out of the subscriptions. So I actually make a pretty good amount from subscriptions plus my videos. So not only do I get paid from the subscription payment that people pay every month, I get paid the 10% per every subscriber. So that's the money from the subscriptions plus 10% on top of that. Not 10% of $9.99. It's 10% of every subscriber on top of the $9.99, and they take their little cut. They take a little cut because, obviously I do have a lot of subscribers, like 100, but it's literally not that much to where they don't take a little something, probably like $2 or $3 out of there. Because, I do get a little. No, because you paid to subscribe. I didn't ask people to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, you can. I can't pay subscribers out of money. And let me tell you something. The thing is that TikTok has a set payment that I only get, and I don't know why they did this. This is so dumb. So literally, the money that I make from my videos, which is more than what I get from subscriptions, that adds on to the subscriptions. But on top of that, right, they have where you can only cash out a certain amount. So it still leaves a remaining balance in my account, which makes no sense why I can't cash it all out at once. Because TikTok is literally, if TikTok gets banned, they're literally taking that money. I want my money. Why are you going to try to take my money? This isn't if you subscribe, right? It's not like a deal thing, right? It's not like a thing where, I'm taking 10% of subscribers, It's literally I'm being paid for subscribers, right? That's literally what it is. It's an incentive. It's more than an incentive for live streams because some people legit only used to depend on gift points. Now they don't have to. They can work on getting subscribers. That way they have a set income coming in. It's like, if I did that, I probably would get in trouble. I don't ask people to pay for a subscription. You could always try to request with your bank to get your money back, but if you've already subscribed, I don't think you could get a refund. All of these stupid usernames. And your comment didn't go through. I mean, it's funny because people paid $9.99 to be a troll, right, on my other accounts and also probably on here, and you're literally giving me more money. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to be laughing at the bank, and actually, I have more money coming on Instagram I'm going to be doing some really awesome things there. Yeah, I don't tell people everything because it's not anyone's business what I'm doing. And actually, I'm getting pulled on not Instagram, Amazon too, which I need to talk to them because they owe me money. And they literally gave me the website to I don't know what it was. She gave me it, but it's saying that I don't have no account with my email, which makes no sense. But I made a lot of money there, and I didn't even know. When it said, it literally said cash out. It literally said, they couldn't pay me because the information was incorrect, which that's a lie. Because the information is not incorrect. So, yeah. They're saying my information is incorrect.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
The $8 was on Cash App. I don't use Cash App as my payment. I don't get a reoccurring payment on Cash App. All of my accounts are linked to my PayPal. So I get all of my automatic payments on PayPal. Cash App is just if people want to donate. or not donate, if people want to send money to me through Cash App. That's why I have a Cash App. But I don't get payments on my Cash App. I get it on my PayPal. So yeah, that $8 was what someone gave me. That's like people send $1 to be trolls, and sometimes Cash App accepts it. But yeah, that's what people sent me, and it was just $8 sitting there. So I really don't care because she took what people sent to me. So yeah, I'm not that upset about it because it wasn't my hard-earned money. That's blurry. You said explain your PFP. Why does it look blurry? That's my explanation. Why are you showing a blurry photo? What is that? Because I can't even tell it is blurry. I didn't care a lot. It's the principle of it, right? Here's the thing, right? In 4K, someone told you they stole $8, and you're like, yeah. Imagine if it was a lot of money in my Cash App. Imagine if it was thousands. It's literally the principle of the thing. It's like someone telling you they're stealing, and does wrong. Because if I literally was being accused of stealing something, right? Let's say if I was being accused of stealing something, people would be up and down my ASS. You're a thief. But when it's other people, they're not thieves. And what if it was $8 of my hard-earned money? Then what? I'm not supposed to care? Like, people shouldn't be stealing from people because they needed it. And how dumb are you to steal from someone instead of just taking the cell phone and not even taking out of Cash App? You took $8 and literally just cubed so the person into, like, and it was purposely. So why did you want that person to know you stole their cell phone? You could have just kept that to yourself. What phone? The phone was free. She didn't buy the phone. She's lying. She did not buy that phone. It when they signed up with a phone service, which it was a plan. When they signed up with the service, they get one free phone and one free line. They was gonna get that phone to my mother. These people just keep making these accounts, and I really don't care. They're just gonna get blocked. Literally, she didn't buy that phone. She got it free with the phone plan. They were gonna give it to my mom. But since I was traveling, because I went to see BTS, since I was traveling and I was gonna go see BTS, he was like, here, so you can contact your mom so she's not worried. And I was like, okay. They were like, you can have that. She also gave my mom another phone that my mom had that she was crying for. Literally, she said my mom could have it. And then she started crying for the phone back and said she wanted it. So my brother was going to give it to her. My brother also paid to activate an Android phone that she started crying about was hers to the police not too long ago, saying that's mine. But yet she literally doesn't make payments for nothing on these phones, except probably the one she gave my mother. I don't know if she paid on that one or not. I know I was paying my phone bill, and that was a free phone with a free line, as long as they kept up the phone bill payments, which they never even told me. I fell so far behind on the phone bill because she didn't have the audacity to tell me she could no longer pay the phone bill, but just decided, I don't need to just tell anyone I can't pay the phone bill. I could have took up the phone bill payments before I fell so far behind. Like, you expect people to know? But anyways, you know, my brother paid to activate that phone, and she started crying. She started crying about it. It's my phone. Literally, you didn't pay to activate the phone. Why are you trying to take a phone that you didn't even pay to activate for, that you're lucky someone helped you to get that phone? Like, hello? Like, come on? Are we really having these conversations about whose phone was what? My brother gave it to me because he was probably making the phone bill payments and it was free. You talking about, oh, I have these PayPal where I bought the phone. And stop lying to these people. Quit lying. Quit lying, okay? Stop coming on the internet crying for a cheap-ass Android. Literally, is this crazy that we're justifying someone stealing something that they gave to someone? Gave someone a gift and she's crying over a cheap-ass Android that she damaged? She took the phone and damaged it. If she really wanted the phone to use it, why did she take the phone and damage it? Hello? That literally makes absolutely no sense. Why you take a phone and damage it and say, well, it was mine, I paid money on it. And that's not a waste of money? That's literally not a waste of money to literally spend money on a phone and then damage it? Like these parents do with these electronics when they're teaching their kids a lesson? You spent a lot of money on that Xbox and you smashed it to pieces.
Which goes to show, if it was her phone, she wouldn't have damaged it.
Exactly. Because my mom's hard of hearing. And also because I'm used to talking loud because my mom's hard of hearing. Exactly. You have neighbors? No, I don't have neighbors. It's, I forget, like crazy. I was gonna say that for block. This place people usually just rent because they're on business sometimes. Like some people that are like construction workers or people that are coming from out of town stay here because they pay weekly and then they leave. Some people live here and some people get a place and then leave. I'm not playing Fall Guys, guys. I'm not gaming today. I don't want to game. Thank you for the rose. And besides, a lot of the neighbors are pretty loud themselves. There were some neighbors fighting the other day, but none of my... Because I went outside to look outside and I heard... I was like, ooh. Yeah, when I get enough to buy Stardew Valley, I'm probably going to do that. Play that game, I mean. No, not really. This area is a nice area. It's not in the hood or anything. It's a nice area. Why do you keep making an account? Like, seriously, I don't care. Like, goodbye. Bye-bye. I don't want to play Roblox either. There's nice areas. It depends where you live. Like, and it depends. In a lot of states, no places, like, there's always going to be stuff that happens, right? It's just playing these. It went from the other music to K-pop because I played Jungkook. Yeah, because I forgot to change it from gaming. I forget to change the topic and change the gaming when I go live. Oops, that is my bad.
New Pure Leaf Blackberry Iced Tea is bursting with brilliant blackberry flavor.
Play Melanie. I don't usually take song requests. If you're talking about the Discord, I would refrain from talking about the Discord because if you're in there, they're gonna dox you. Don't do that. They literally know exactly people's names now. They've been doxing people's names in the Discord. There are people that, I don't know, they mention people's names and they dox them, so be careful because they know your names. They have a system, I don't know what it is. They're using some type of computer system that tracks people and finds gets their real names. Then they leak it in the Discord and attack them. So even if you subscribe, even if you mention me, they've already been actively trying to dox y'all, so. I am play a scary game because I don't have. Guys, I'm not turning on the comments, but yeah, basically, that's what they do. They're all for doxing. They don't care. Is it in my library? The song that I clicked to play. No, it's not. And it wasn't even butter. There it is. Hey guys, hey, do you think these apps have lack security? What do you mean, like, they don't even care. They don't even care. Oh, it very much is. Because nobody even mentioned their name. They don't even have a way. And literally because a long time ago, my mom was in the Discord and they IP banned her a long time ago. Like, TikTok doesn't care about the doxing, even though they have the means to IP ban people. They don't do it. They don't IP ban people. Like, why does TikTok have this stuff? And let me tell you something. You know what I really like? What's one thing I like? A long time ago, my mom was in the Discord to get proof and stuff because they were sending people to our door when they were sending people to our door at our apartment. No, it didn't get shut down. Did the recent Discord get shut down? Because if the recent Discord got shut down, then hey. But no, they made a new one. They deleted the Discord. They caused people to harass me because they were blaming me. They said it was my fault why they deleted it. Which is why I didn't even go whoop-de-doo or celebrate because I knew they were going to make another one. And then they proceeded to make a new one. And then, yeah. They have a new one now. They started it on my birthday. And they said they were going to get worse than before. I mean, I could get a lot worse. But my type of worse and my thought process of getting a lot worse will put me in prison for the rest of my life. If I got that worse. If my thoughts literally got the better of me and I took matters into my own hands because the police wouldn't. Some of y'all would need life insurance. And I try not to get that evil or think that way. But sometimes I get so angry that sometimes I wish a lot of these trolls, you know, and I'm like, no. I have to have better self-control than that. Because I shouldn't stoop to people's levels, but then again, you know. Well, literally, I don't have to do it. I could literally just pay someone to do it for me. There's the dark web for that. There's a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure someone would do it for me if I literally asked them to, but a lot of my supporters don't. But I mean someone who is very much unhinged and wouldn't care. I mean, look at Gypsy Rose, right? She didn't, trigger warning, she didn't unalive her mother. Thank you for the harmony. She got someone to do it, and she didn't even have to pay him. I mean, there are unhinged, deranged people out there that would do it. But I'm not going to do that because we're not going there with that one. I mean, because I know eventually I would get in trouble for conspiring and again, I'm not going to go that low. But sometimes I really, really am like, F it, should I just go to, I mean, and if people get mad at me for doing that, oh well, they should have left me alone. They should have not pushed me to that point, because sometimes I feel like people say they don't support this stuff, but then technically they do. Like, literally they tell me, do not give too much information, but then they want me to tell people how I'm going to get a house. Like, well, what do you want? You want me to explain everything I do throughout my whole day? Like, like, you don't want me to give information, but you want me to give information. Then you think me spending money on myself, which is doing makeup, is like, you know. I mean, we all know that there's those people whose brains are a little messed up, because serial killers' brains are not like normal people's brains. And that's not being rude. That's just from like what we know, because if they were like a normal person, they wouldn't think of harming people, right? If that makes sense. Which, that's sad. And on both sides of my family, people have been unalived by someone, which is very sad. But technically you don't have to pay someone to do something. But again, I would never do that, because I'm not risking my freedom for a troll over the internet. I'm just going to get back in the best way possible by buying a house, having a successful business, and not having to go online and go on social media and giving them that satisfaction of trying to bring me down. I don't need to go to the point of just causing myself to live the rest of my life in a prison cell somewhere, literally staring out the window, literally at nothing except bars and a hard bed, and being told when to go to the bathroom, being told when to eat, having to watch my back 100% of the time, being afraid that I don't get attacked in prison because of the false accusations of me being a predator. Like, I am not going to give them the satisfaction of seeing me behind bars. I'm just going to do exactly what they said I can do, and then they're going to be even more mad because I'm more successful than them. And that's what a hater is. Hating someone because they're more successful than you. Hater stands for, I forgot what it was, but you know what she said hater stands for, if you've seen that video. And that's the best thing that I could literally do, is just prove myself to people. When they say I can't, I'm going to say I can. And when they think I'm lazy, I'm going to say, alright, I'll just let you think that. I'll just let you think that I'm lazy. I'll just let you think what you want to think. I'm not going to do anything that is going to be illegal, like they do doxing people. Doxing people is against the law, but yet they still do it. Having people groomed in their Discord is bad enough as it is, but yet no one literally raised or batted an eyebrow to that. When Simone said very disgusting things about children, nobody literally went and tried to get her profile taken down. It's just like, if it was me, oh, my life is supposed to be ruined day in and day out. They want me to live with this rain cloud over my head, and people say here like, yeah, she needs to constantly have her life ruined. Like, even trolls have literally come to the conclusion. Hold on. Hold on, it's probably a DoorDash order.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And if it's a DoorDash order, the DoorDasher can't do anything with a number. If it's someone from a dating app, then of course that's why they're not sending someone from a dating app, because they know. But if it's a DoorDasher, I can give them the number, but there's nothing they can do about it. If they're getting paid, like literally DoorDash told me, if the Dasher's getting paid, the only thing they can do is just, thank you for subscribing, is just deliver it. That's all they can do. They can't literally stop the DoorDasher from coming because they're getting paid to deliver.
Tell whoever it was that I took it to the trash. It was garbage. I had my damn fucking inhale. I have a fucking inhaler, and these people need to stop already.
Mom, can you just not cuss, please? Well, I mean, I can cuss, but you can't. I don't know
We're
what
gonna
it
get
is.
them fucking phone numbers
Mom,
and
just-
call whoever.
Just
I'm gonna
stop.
Stop to it.
Just stop, please. Just stop. Just let them send
I'm sorry, I
DoorDash.
should be cussing. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I can cuss, but you can't. TikTok is like that. I can't give DoorDash their number because the Dasher will be like, what do you want me to do with this? Because she can't do anything. I already know she's going to tell me she can't do anything. Because, you know, if I really wanted to get that evil, I could post their information on Craigslist and have people call them. But I'm not gonna. Just like how they tried to get the office to think we were selling furniture out of our room. Oh, and that's another thing. Funny thing is they made an awareness post on Facebook telling people to be aware of this predator in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and literally made a Facebook telling people to watch out for their kids of this predator named Tophiachu. What the hell is wrong with people? Oh, but yeah, and then I know, here comes the subscribers. That's your fault. I know I'm going to get blamed for that. I'm tired of people. I really, you know what, I'm not going to. If I say that, I'll get canceled. I can't. But if I was to go to the extremes, you know. Someone literally sent me that and they were like, watch out for your kids. Because every time I mention it, people literally have something to say to defend them. I'm not blaming you, but that's just how it really is. And a lot of people have been noticing how some subscribers are. That's how it really is. Because then I know some of you are going to say it's my fault. I don't have really good expectations for like some of my supporters that are subscribers really turning out to be actual subscribers that care and subscribers that are subscribing to be trolls. Yeah. I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying your words do entice them to do things because even when you don't think you're defending them, that's why they continue to do things. People know I'm not convicted anything. I'm not a convicted offender. You know that type of offender. I'm allowed to step foot near a school. They're literally enticing people on Facebook to unalive me. Do you know that one lady that was going around, trigger warning, unaliving predators because she was taking matters into your own hands. Now imagine if I go somewhere and something happens to me because people believe I am one and I'm not registered. Like, hello? Oh, sorry. As a matter of fact, I didn't notice that, but your comments are being hidden. I thought that was saying, like, you were saying blocked or something. I didn't realize I had to accept comments. I filtered the subscription comments, I think. I didn't know that's what it was doing. Oops. I'll have to fix that. It's filtering some of your comments. I have to allow them to go through or not. That's kind of good in a way, but kind of not good. I didn't even know that. Well, technically you do. Technically you do. This is, and to be honest, you can't say someone is something with little to no proof, right? That photo was fabricated because I called someone an alleged groomer. Not even Aunt Karen said I was one. So why are we sitting here having this conversation? They're literally trying to say because somebody watches porn, which I don't, that literally makes me a predator. How many people watch porn? Does that mean every person that watches porn is a predator? Is that what that means? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense at all. They literally said adults watching porn makes them a predator. And I can't say the word on TikTok. I can't say the word on TikTok. That's why I say corn. Corn is a pretty good band, I'm not gonna lie, but like someone watching corn literally makes them a predator. That makes no sense. Well, you better not admit that you used to watch it, because then they'll call you a predator. When it comes to that teen stuff, which it's crazy, literally it makes no sense to me, because first of all, here's the thing, right? They literally, I'm not going to go check anything, so don't tell me what to do. Literally, if they got a screenshot from what I screen shared on my TikTok live, there wouldn't be a line through it, and you can only share one tab at a time, and I was literally making BTS memes, so I could be making BTS memes, but also be on Google, and showing my frequented websites. That makes no sense. You can't do both at the same time, and if people don't believe me, all you have to do is go live on TikTok and do TikTok live gaming. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. And you can see, literally, people were picking it apart and pointing it out. It's an overlay. I could do that easily on CapCut Pro. I literally did it in like 5 seconds. I did it on CapCut Pro. Yeah, it wasn't even worth it. If you're talking about the McDonald's meal a long time ago, yeah, it was not even worth it. I paid $17 for that BTS meal a long time ago, and it was because I had it delivered, and it was just a regular chicken nugget meal, and I got it for the BTS bag, and I didn't even get the BTS bag. And I changed the sauce because I didn't even like that sauce. I got barbecue sauce, so I got a regular chicken nugget. But anyways, when it comes to that, there was a line going through it. First of all, when you take screenshots, sorry, my nose is super itchy. If you take a screenshot, there wouldn't be a line going through it, would there? When do you ever take screenshots where there's lines going through something, unless it's like one of those photos where it's like the top part doesn't match the bottom part? Then again. And the person who made it admitted to doing that because they took revenge on me because I said they were an alleged groomer. Again, I didn't have proof at the time, and that's why I said allegedly, because you can't sue someone for saying allegedly. I did receive some information afterwards. I did receive some screenshots. I received things, right? They went on Karen's live and said she called me a groomer which, why would you even say that before showing anything? That's crazy. And then showed that photo that was supposedly made by Amaya. Amaya admitted to making that photo. And then that person said, my friend got the screenshot. And then people are saying, we got the screenshot. So you can't even keep your story straight when there's a different group of people claiming they're the ones behind the photo. And I know who's truly behind the photo because I knew it was Amaya. Amaya got infuriated with me because I literally said, Amaya got mad because I accused Leslie and she wanted to be the person that got recognition behind the photo. Thank you for the gift point. So she said, I'm the one who did it, not Leslie. I don't know why she's giving Leslie all the credit. It was me. It was me. And I was like, I was blocking people at the time out of the group chat because they kept adding me to the group chat. Well, I've already told this story so many times, and this story is important to why that photo was made. So of course I'm going to tell it because I've already told that story. That's not business that I'm telling people to mind their business. It's prevalent to why I'm being called a predator, okay? And of course I'm going to defend myself. I hate when people tell me don't do it because if you was constantly being a predator, you don't know how hard that is. And especially for someone's mental. Again, there was a creator who dressed up like a character from Call of Duty, and I forget his name. I'm trying to think of his name. He sadly, educational purposes, TikTok and trigger warning, took his life because of accusations that he knew he couldn't fight. And again, that's sad, but because I've been dealing with this for like 4 years and it has never stopped. It's constant accusations and it's constant them saying, oh, well, we got this, we got this, we got that. We got this, we got that. You know, it's constant things. And imagine having to deal with this for years. It literally weighs on you to the point where you know, and me, I just continue to keep going. But I understand where some people don't want to have to constantly have to keep answering to that. And it's crazy because these are the same people that feel comfortable to do it to other people because some people in this live literally defend that. Like, how are we defending people falsifying things and making up things and literally sitting here saying like that's proof and that's receipts, and it causes other people to get falsely accused? Every single influencer that I have known that have had haters or people that didn't like them got accused of being a predator. Why are we throwing that word around like it's just something that you pop like M&Ms? Like, it's just natural to call every single influencer a predator. Every single person that I've seen, besides the ones that were actually predators, but the ones that weren't, every time someone doesn't like someone, they resort to that because they know that's what works. They know that's what gets people to lose brand deals. They know that's what people will really care about more than anything, whether it's true or not. My screen went black and then it kicked me, but it's because I have low phone space that even going live sometimes it'll kick. And it kicked me, but it's because I have low phone space that even going live sometimes it'll kick you if you don't have enough space to go live. So yeah, I got kicked because then either. I fell on the floor. Darn it. Hold on, guys. And so yeah, I have so much space because I have a lot of screenshots and stuff of things from the Discord that I'm gonna need for police reports. But anyways, yeah. But back on this topic that we were talking about, right? The person who literally originally made that photo was Amaya. Then Space Kitten, because Space Kitten got mad, I said they were alleged groomer, decided to re-put that photo out there and said their friend was the one who was getting screenshots. And they literally, this is the thing that seems suspicious to me, right? Like, I don't know why it didn't seem suspicious to other people. They said my friend was waiting to get a good screenshot. So it sounds like you were waiting to fabricate something. Because why are you waiting to get a good screenshot of me making BTS memes? Does that make literal sense to you? Because that's what I was doing on live. And literally, I almost got the live revoked, my mobile gaming access, because I got a warning that says you cannot do anything other than games, mobile games. You can't. I couldn't make BTS memes anymore, and I was making BTS memes to win concert tickets up close. So then, they were like, they said their friend got a screenshot, but literally it came from Amaya, which I know it was Amaya because, Amaya got mad that I gave Leslie credit, and then I was blocking people because they kept adding me to this group chat. And then, I was blocking everyone because I got annoyed. They kept adding me. I kept leaving, and then they would add me. And I can't just block some people. I have to block everyone because if not, they'll keep adding me. So then, that's when she got mad at me. It was like, it was Leslie. Like, she got mad because I said it was Leslie because I had gotten information about Leslie. And I thought she was accusing me because I had received actual proof that she sent nudes to a minor. Like, they literally sent me proof, and plus Pleasant called her out on Twitter. And so then what happened was because of that, sorry, my nose is super itchy. Because of that, it's been pushed ever since. And anytime they get an incline of me watching corn or something, or they claim that they have screenshots of things, the only thing is like a search history of when I was playing Among Us. Wow, and it didn't even have teen in it, and it's really weird. And I said, I don't know why that's there. They literally claim, but it's not even that. It's like anytime they say, oh, look at her tabs. Like, what does corn have to do with CP? And then they try to bring up a case from Cornhub, we all know the app, I can't say it on here, literally saying they're getting sued for having CP on their app, but what does that got to do with me? Because I'm not on that app, so what does that got to do with me? What does that got to do with me? What does that app being sued for having CP got to do with me? I'm not in the lawsuit. I'm not the one being sued for CP, trigger warning. That's not me. Why do people feel the need to include me in something that doesn't even involve me? No one said anything when Shorty Bae was looking at OF content on live streams. Where was y'all when she was straight looking at corn on live? Did anyone say anything? And she was literally rating people's wieners on live stream and literally saying ew to a girl that she was legit watching her on live. Of course she had the volume down, but it's still weird. Like it's very weird. It's just annoying. I get frustrated sometimes because people literally tell me to get over something that I'm being accused of being a predator. Like I'm just supposed to accept it. Like I'm not one. Like seriously, it's just discouraging that a lot of people just defend that. To you it's tiring to hear, but to me it's not tiring because I'm the one that has to live it day in and day out. No one else has to live this life. If y'all was getting harassed constantly, you would totally understand what I'm going through. You know, and some people, I should hate to say that I'm not saying y'all, but some people deserve to get harassed to see what I'm going through. Exactly like what I go through, they deserve to have that happen to them. Just so they can understand. They don't. Okay, what's your option? Give it. Because your option to tell me to get off the line, offline is the same option you should tell celebrities that have creepy men showing up to their house, harassing them, threatening to unalive them, stalkers like Lady Gaga had a stalker, how Hugh Jackman had his hair was cut by some woman with a razor because he's a celebrity. Ushers had stalkers. Let's see, even though I'm not a celebrity, let's just put this into perspective. What about influencers that have been stalked, harassed, who have been threatened to be unalive? What about that? You don't tell them to get off the internet? Like, let's just be totally honest. Is that your option? Thank you for subscribing, because you're literally saying I'm getting mad at that option when there's other influencers that people are like, oh, I'm sorry, no one should be doing this to you. Like how Shorty Bay had people rob her house, but she's over here flaunting all this money, and people are like, they don't tell her to get off the internet. That's the issue. For certain people, they don't have to get off the internet. Oh, we'll help you get in contact with the police. We'll help you do everything we can to get justice. You need justice, but for me, it's like, get the fuck off the internet, because we don't fucking like you. We pretend to like you. We sit here and subscribe to you and offer suggestions, but for everyone else, we have better suggestions for them. They can say on the internet, but for you, fuck you. Kiss our ass. Literally. That's the suggestions. Break the law. It is crazy that people could dox me and it's against the law, and constantly sending people to my door. How this lady, on literally the same thing that is happening to me is happening to someone else, and they posted it on the TikTok, not TikTok Shade Room, on the Shade Room, sorry, on Instagram. She has someone stalking her and literally started making a profile account and having people get sent dating apps. People from dating apps get sent to her door. And she's not a celebrity, and she's not an influencer. It's just somebody that harassed her, that did exactly what these trolls are doing, because now we're justifying this stuff. And then it's allowing people to take what's happening to me, and they're going to see someone doing that and think it's okay to do it to someone else. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. This is why I say we have to be careful with our words and defending people. If I get off the internet, they're going to do this to someone else innocent. I've seen it. This Discord literally went after a disabled woman who was doing nothing but being nice and doing a makeup giveaway, and they literally wanted to go and harass her and cause her to end her live stream. And for what? Now I could understand kind of Randall a little bit, because they were going to latch on to Randall. They latched on to Aunt Karen when she was doing the Karen's court, because they literally wanted to go into her life, and literally the people that she was doing a court on go harass them. They were literally going to do it to the Apple Store girl and harass her. And they said, we're going to try to get her to unalive herself. Trigger warning. They literally want to take this and do it to random people. If I get off the internet, they're going to do it to someone else. And then you're going to go to that person and then basically repeat the same process of telling them, well, you need to get off the internet. And then this process is going to happen because the trolls are going to feel comfortable to start pushing everyone off the internet because they're mad they're not successful. Again. Like, this process is going to keep repeating. It's going to keep repeating themselves. They are no better than Crystal. They are no better than Crystal sitting online causing Daniel Larson to be homeless and trying to expose Crystal Isaac when you're literally no better. You and your cronies are no better. You're no better than anyone else. I don't want to hear it. If I dox somebody, if I start sending men from dating apps to their house, I don't want to hear it. If I was to do that, I'm not gonna. I have to preference that. I'm not an influencer, I'm a content creator. Influencers influence people. I'm not an influencer, I'm a content creator. And actually, my content creation hasn't been bad. Because from this, there are people that have been wanting to make videos of me telling my side of the story. I've been offered multiple opportunities to be on podcasts. One of which wanted me to be on their podcast. They said they made a podcast about me before. But to literally defend myself, I've literally been offered podcasts. I've literally been offered deals. I literally make more than what I would make at a regular job. And having a regular job would mean that I would get fired constantly because they would harass the job. I already literally know. And people saying, well, that's an excuse. Well, then I'll tell them to harass your job and literally not care. And don't blame me because literally, you want to know what it's like? I'll be like, go ahead. You know, let me tell you something. You're already a target at your jobs. Did you know that? They literally was going to call and get Abby fired from her job. Just being a subscriber is them already going to call your jobs and harass you. They've done that. Did you not know that? Subscribers are in the crossfires too. They're literally going to call your jobs and get you fired from your jobs just because you subscribed. But yeah, you guys see what I go through because some of you go through it, but yet you're still on social media. But yet you're telling me to get off the internet, but you're getting harassed and you haven't got off the internet. Make that make sense. Why am I the only, not influencer, but the only content creator on this app? Like Roman Atwood had a cyber stalker, but people felt sorry for him. But for me, it's fuck you, bitch. Get off the internet. But every other creator that has had something happen to them similar to me, it's literally people don't tell them to get off the internet. And then when I say, well, I can't get off the internet because it's constant harassment, that's just an excuse. You don't know what you're talking about. I literally know what I'm talking about because I've been living it for years. It's either get off the internet and die, or stay on the internet and enjoy my life. What do people want? Because I'm not going to have a normal life if I get off the internet. It just doesn't go away. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. I just can't even deal with it because it's so aggravating and frustrating to have to explain. Like, seriously. What are we gonna play? Oh, and I didn't even finish this. I'm gonna go get some chocolates. For you, it's easy. It's just not that simple, and people don't understand. Whatever that was. Chocolates. Lindor chocolates. I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want people to feel bad for me. You're blaming me because I won't get off the internet, but then it's going to repeat the cycle of them attacking someone else. Because I don't do what you say, that means you no longer feel bad for me. Why should I have to get off the internet and stop doing something because I want people to... I never asked anyone to feel bad for me. Where did I say I wanted people to feel bad for me? That's the thing that I hate. No one asked you to feel bad for me. And people who support me are not supporting me because they feel bad for me.
People are funny. They're paying for stuff so it can go to the garbage. And people want to say, we're the ones that are stupid or whatever.
I didn't ask anyone to feel bad for me. I get it. If I don't take your option of getting offline and you don't want to support me, that's fine. I'm not going to get offline just to make you feel better. Again, it's against the law to be doxing people, but here we are. It's bad enough as it is to be sending people to someone's door because someone else doxed me. And yet again, Angie doxed me, and here we are blaming me and saying it's my fault. I'm tired of this shit.
Don't do that. It's okay.
No, it's not.
I didn't hear what they said, but
Every time someone doxes me, it's my fault.
we're gonna get a hold of the authorities tomorrow, and we're gonna give those phone numbers, and they're gonna get in trouble. I've had enough.
And then every time I report somebody or go to make a police report, I can't do that because then they do something else constantly. I'm tired of it.
But if you put a stop to it, they won't be doing anything else. We're not doing nothing.
I constantly have to get stuff for the police report. There's no point in making one. I make one and then there's gonna be something else I have to add. And I'm not crying.
You
I'm
have
just
enough stuff for the police.
But then they're gonna do something else and I have to add that.
No, they'll get. I'm telling you.
I have to constantly keep adding stuff for the police report, and they're not gonna do anything. They're gonna look at it and say, "Oh well, we're not gonna do anything about it." Like, I'm so sick and tired whenever someone doxes me, it's my fucking fault. Angie has been harassing me for years, and I have to endure that shit because people tell me to. Someone in my real fucking life going around following my fucking brother with her boyfriend. They're coming online crying that she was in the hospital, and people saying, "Is she okay?" Like if she isn't the one fucking going out and harassing people. Is she okay because she's going around harassing people? Seriously. I'm sick of it. She's the one who chooses to go around and harass people and then comes online crying that she's injured. Oh, but when it's me, it's your fucking fault. But she can come online and cry all she wants if she's in the hospital and people feel sorry for her. Even though she chooses to be online. And she's the one who puts shit out there. It's so annoying. I get sick of it. I kept myself private so nobody doxed my place. She's the one who doxed it. It wasn't because of me being on social media. It was because of her. No matter what I would have done if I would have gone on social media, she would have still doxed me. She would have still gave out my address.
Somebody went and
She don't care if I'm on social media or not.
somebody sent me proof that she doxed us. I have doxed
She's
us.
always was a problem as long as my brother continued to stay friends with her. I'm sick of it.
Somebody messaged me and said Angie's over there doxing your address. And I said, where? And they said, she's sending them where your brother's at. So they could follow him, and they did. They followed him home. I know that. They showed me. And people want to lie and say it's not her.
Is she okay? She doxed me.
And they don't even see. She did a lot of bad this weekend. And you know what? I'm not going to say what it is, but still, if that man had done what he wanted to do, a lot of kids would have been dead. And they don't see what she did.
Okay, please don't. Now a lot of people would have been dead. My brother would have been dead. Because that guy is being reckless and dangerous and very much so violent. He's very violent. You don't do what you did to someone because they walked
And
away.
why is she doing that stuff? Because she wants my son. And he wants nothing to do with her. She can't even decide who she wants.
You know what? My brother was not allowed to have any girls that were his friends because he cut off girls that were his friends because she was. He had a friend that loved K-pop and she was the nicest person. I met her because we went to eat at Applebee's and she was jealous. Jealous. He had to cut off girls that were his friends because she was jealous. But that's not crazy, that's not weird. Nobody should have to cut their friends off because of somebody else. That's insecurity issues. Always accusing him of cheating. Well, if the shoe fits, wear it. There was a reason why she was always accusing him of cheating, because she was cheating. A very kind, nice person, and he doesn't have girls. Now he does, but they have boyfriends, but still. Every single time someone does something, it's my fault. Angie would have still constantly been doxing us. Even when we get a new place, do you not think that she's going to actively have someone chase my brother's car down to find out where we live next, whether I was on the internet or not? And then to sit here, like, I could care less if, like, literally telling me I don't feel sorry for you anymore doesn't do anything for me. I literally don't care. Why do you have to announce it to me like as if you're a good person or you're doing something? I don't feel sorry for you anymore because I'm defending doxing. And then sit there and say you don't defend it, but you kind of are. Oh, well, you're blaming us. You're blaming the subscribers. Literally, why are you being negative? Seriously. Obviously, if you felt personally attacked, it's you. Again, when you get doxed, I don't want to hear it because, you know, anybody who condones that stuff is just asking to get doxed themselves. I'm not trying to be rude.
Without their mother by their side.
My daughter did not deserve this, and I want the killer to go to jail forever.
You don't have OCD. You have obesity.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. Thank you.
When you can't do
Sorry.
activities you love, you can't.
Now I have to watch this video.
Let the RAM make this the summer event. You can take a vacation from payments on the most awarded.
It's just crazy to me because, let me tell you something. I feel like some people literally slightly act like they don't support me, and this is just my opinions, right? That you literally kind of sound defendy because you don't want to get harassed or doxxed, and I do understand that. I do get it. I feel like it's just putting up a front because you don't want to be attacked.
Young adults experience early
But
arthritis.
but my option is get off the internet then. Like you tell me, right?
And strengthens muscle tissue.
Like I hate when people come to my mom and it's like, I'm being harassed. Like I literally told y'all, do not defend us because I've said it. But if you're going to and it gets to be too much, get off the internet. Just like people tell me, right? And I literally told people don't. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be rude, but that's just what it's like. And I hate when I say things. Literally, it offends people, but it's the truth. Some people get to the point where it weighs on them. It's too tiring for them to have to constantly deal with this stuff. So rather than that, they just start attacking the person because that's what their thought process is. Well, maybe if I turn my back on this person, maybe if I attack this person, or maybe if I show these people that I'm not a true defender of this person, maybe if I did this, then I could literally won't be attacked. That's my process. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying.
You should stop sleeping with as an
You know why I'm getting harassed? And I'll tell you why I'm getting harassed. It's not because I'm on the internet. It's because they think I defend someone who abused their child. Who literally has to keep constantly telling people they didn't do. Oh, well, they wouldn't have literally been found guilty if they didn't do it. Like, people don't even understand the systems. The literal justice system is against black people, especially black men. And they've literally explained it. Literally, this is the reason why I'm getting harassed. Not because I'm on social media. Because they literally said that I was defending a child abuser, which is not true. Which I followed that person for 2 years. I know exactly what went on with their situation. And then kept DMing me and said, you look up to a child abuser. It's guilty by association. It's true because I have screenshot of proof in DMs. And I have screenshots of them telling him to unalive himself because he was defending a woman that was talking about his kids on Bigo. That when I was on Bigo and they went to his Bigo live, yes, they literally do that. And he knows because they do it with other people in his inner circle too. They attack, and it's not this Discord, it's other people attacking and harassing people that are involved because they say, oh, you're defending like me. They literally tell people you're defending a predator. When they tell people that, it's guilty by association. I have screenshots. They're the ones that don't leave people out of it. They talk about him 24/7 in that Discord. Literally, I have screenshots. They've been DMing me and attacking me and harassing me because they say I defend. Like, that makes literal no sense. It's not because I'm on TikTok.
Before anybody says anything.
I'm not talking bad about that person. Saying he won't like it, I didn't say anything bad. He literally knows people get harassed for being associated with him. I don't care if I get harassed. That's not going to stop me from anything. I'm going to support who I want to support. I'm going to do what I want to do, and no one's going to stop me from doing anything. They need to mind their own business because they literally had Leslie and Nova in their Discord. Should they get harassed for having predators in their Discord? Because by their logic, people should attack them.
I have asthma. I have thyroid problems. I'm eating chocolate and it causes me to cough. So if people hear me coughing, that's why. Here we go again.
I think that's the girl.
I'm gonna start sending it back.
There you go. Thank you. Have a good night.
I think that was the girl that looks like the girl that she made her eat dog food. I think that's that girl that she made her eat dog food on live. on Up Live, or I think it was Beagle, and she also made her mix something on a plate, and it was literal shit, and she made her eat it. Like, and then apparently people were saying the girl was disabled, and she didn't, like, she was getting treated the way she got treated because she said, she mouthed off to me, trigger warning, she beat this girl up, and then said because she spoke out of whatever. Come to find out, they were all in cahoots on it, I guess, apparently, because it was making money. They were literally doing it to make money, which I don't understand, but okay. Not him calling her the R word. I'm not mad, I'm just frustrated. Like, people literally blamed me right now, like, for being doxxed when I didn't even share my location. I didn't share anything, it was Angie. And then she comes online blaming me, and you're all like, yeah, it is her fault. I had a green screen. No one knew where I lived until Angie told people to follow my brother.
And while she's sitting around running around talking about my
That girl never doxing us because people keep defending her. Like, hello?
looking through catalogs to try to find the donor.
You didn't do anything to me. I know that, but I'm frustrated with people's suggestions of like, you need to get off the internet, when a lot of these problems persisted because it wasn't because of me being on the internet.
There was nothing we couldn't use. Just do it.
No, okay. You don't have to keep talking about the order. Please. We get it, okay? Every time you get mad, they do it because you're getting mad. I'm not mad because they're sending DoorDash. I'm mad because they're defending fucking Angie, and literally she's out here causing people problems. I don't care if they fucking send anything to the door anymore. I don't care because they're gonna do it anyways. Because you get mad.
Seriously, you gotta just be with no jobs.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not dying.
I'd rather die than grow up like you.
You know what, everyone? This little boy can talk to as many strangers as he wants because, quite frankly, nobody was to walk that in the back of their car.
I didn't hardly know what the man young woman I said in my ass and with that bullshit. Get up and get up some of this good shit in here. Boy, I have to come back in here, boy, and shake the living shit up out you.
Mark is in Overland Park, Kansas. Independent line. Mark, you're on the Washington Journal.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. So, you know, I agree with what Monica Lewinsky has been saying. Cyberbullying is definitely a problem, but there's a solution. And, you know, kids these days are kind of soft. I feel like they can close their laptops or even block the person. And, you know, in elementary school, I was getting bullied all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I was just telling them, hey, look, Buster, you're talking to the guy with the biggest cock on the playground.
We're going to move on to Michael.
A Beauty Rest mattress gives you unparalleled motion separation, isolating movement.
Like, this is something I agree with someone that I'm in a group chat with. They don't constantly harass people and literally say that someone deserves to be trolled and constantly harassed because they refuse to get off social media. That's not how life works. You can't just live with a rain cloud over your head because people say, well, you know, you need to get off social media. And, you know, that's not how life works. So because I don't get off, then it's okay to constantly harass me. That's kind of what it seems like. And these people get this ideal because you tell them to. And it's not me. Like, there was like I said, a lady that legit was doing a makeup giveaway. And I went to her live to go tell her she was going to be harassed, and the live ended. A random person that didn't bother no one was just sitting there having a makeup giveaway. She does makeup looks. She's a beauty guru, and she literally does makeup looks and you know, gives makeup away. That is so annoying. Like, she doesn't even bother anyone. There was a girl on this app that was a content creator. I don't know if she had a large following or not. Literally giving positive messages. People gave addresses out of her family. Address out, harassed her day in and day out. She took her life.
Is that a yes?
She took her life.
Is that a promise?
Your request has been filed.
I need to hear you say it. I promise.
You promise?
Sorry, my nose is super itchy. It's just crazy to me that this is the world we live in, where we just accept that this is okay. She didn't deserve that, and she was literally positive. She didn't do nothing to nobody. She made positive content. She literally had positive quotes. She literally made positive videos. She wasn't rude to anyone.
What does it make a difference what I'm cracking with, motherfucker? I'll crack you with your big fucking black head. Black head, motherfucker. Why is you worried about how the fuck?
When you're in a relationship, do you feel like you're a good partner?
Are you hitting on me? Are you hitting on me?
You're not my type.
What's your type?
Just wild, ghetto shit. Somebody just patting their head all day and just saying, where's my baby daddy? Where's my baby daddy? I'm about to bust all your windows out and I cheat on her. And then she just like, oh no, the fuck you didn't cheat on me. And she beat me up. And then I'll be in jail and I'll get out. I'll be like, yo, like, why you call the police on me? And she just like, because you ain't shit, motherfucker. And then that's when I'm just like, yo, lady, chill out. She be like, man, go in there and take care of your stepson, because he ain't really your son. I like that. I don't think you got that.
It's hood vines. They're funny hood vines. But like, people will just literally legit be sitting there doing nothing, and people will be exactly extreme trolls like the ones that I have. There was a girl just sitting there on her break for lunch, literally live, and they said, oh, you're gonna break the chair.
In my face and say, what's up? I'm gonna say, what's down? And get around, clown.
He fucked me
What the heck?
with a toothbrush. He fucked me with a toothbrush.
That's 10 emoji? What? What was that? What?
So one guy said, hey man, I'm a big fan of your videos. I just wanted to say thank you for everything, especially since my cousin got stabbed 7 times last week.
My dad died a couple days ago. I was wondering if somebody could like Photoshop wings.
Somebody else coming, I think, because I heard car doors.
Fun fact about Ashley, she loves Jesus.
I do too.
Really?
Honestly, there is nothing better than a good smoked nut.
Oh, what?
Smoked nut?
What's that?
Cheese. Is that not what you said?
I actually kind of like kids. You don't like kids?
I mean, you know, like the soft part on their skull, you put your thumb in it and they go.
Back to cheating, bro. This year, that's my goal. That's my goal for 2019.
Kids. You don't like kids?
I mean, you know, like the soft part on their skull, you put your thumb in it and they go.
Back to cheating, bro. This year, that's my goal. That's my goal for 2019.
16 years. How long you been faithful?
Look at that bird over there. It's a floater. It's a floater. It's
Papa. Mama. Aguacate. Barangkali kutiri baru.
And you know, here's the thing, right? That I really wanted to talk about. Well, not really, but I really want to say. When I say anything about a celebrity, they're like, "Oh, stop comparing yourself to a celebrity." The same thing that they try to do to Britney Spears to slander her, or Michael Jackson to slander him, is the same thing they do to creators on this app. I'm not the first person. There's people with lower followings than me that literally get the same type of treatment for just absolutely being positive. And they don't indulge in drama. They literally have a strong, like, supporter base, and they literally just post positive content, and yet they still get this. And the issue is saying like, oh, just get off the internet. Why should people randomly get attacked because someone is jealous of them, or because they don't like how positive someone is? Why should someone get treated like that for no reason, and then told, well, you need to get off the internet because it happened to you? Why should people constantly be getting targeted or be targets? Why should people constantly be targets? I'm not gonna sit there and say anyone should deserve what I go through. I'm gonna be one of those people that has to stop this random targeting people that don't deserve it. Me personally, I understand why some people do it, but it's still not okay. It's still not enough for people that should be justifying to constantly target me. But there are people that do absolutely nothing, that sit there and don't bother nobody, and it's literally, they think they're gonna be like, oh well, it's okay because
my brother used to break in our house and steal the TV, but now he's dead.
When I was younger,
what?
I liked a boy or whatever. Wasn't it obvious?
What the heck?
School said tag Sunday on your approach.
Why the fuck you lying?
Total accident.
He tags Zendaya on his crotch? What the heck? What? Wait, what was her comment? He tags Zendaya on his crotch, and they called him out, Tom Holland. And she left a comment. I'm assuming because you don't know how to work the IG. What's the reasoning behind my name placement?
Raising up queso, you're not the Rizzler.
Oh, that's queso, I think.
Stop trying to be Kaisen and go practice skipping toilets before you get mobbed by Aisha's feet.
It's just a trust fall.
Bro, we can hide and seek right now, bro. I think he can find me. No way. What under the blankets, bro? He's the best hiding spot. Bro. He's the best hiding spot right now. He's not under the blankets, bro. Oh, you found us already, dad? Bro, you're cheating, bro. You're definitely cheating. You're cheating, like, bro. Come on, bro.
And did you notice I ain't homophobic? Cause my stick got a dick, but only hit men through my weapon.
What? That made no sense.
They are spicy.
What the hell was that? I can't do it. He's like, Drake. On there from Degrassi, the episode of Degrassi, where Manny was like, you're the least attractive one in the group. And she was like, she said something to Manny, and Drake was in the background. Jimmy was like, what the heck? I have to watch that again. That was funny.
Because my stick got a dick, but only hit men, so my weapon gay.
Only one thing. You forgot the dick. Man, fuck your dick.
No, you didn't make it. You thought you was Kobe? You not Kobe. You made it, but you're not Kobe either. Oh shit, that is Kobe. What up, Kobe?
She had the fast, son. I mean, it was bad.
Footprints in the
Oh
sand.
no.
But then you turn around and see another set. Because Jesus was with you all along.
Who? What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
What is that?
It's your daddy only.
Hey, Daddy.
You look.
I know two guys that love math. No, algebra.
I don't know what's going on, so.
And then can I also have barbecue sauce? Or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce. So you want barbecue sauce? Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that audio kind of got annoying after a while. No Chick-fil-A sauce?
What's your least favorite fashion trend and why?
Light skins with looks. They just remind me.
Alright, that's that movie video. Fuck you, nigga.
Is that DAG? I don't know what's going on.
No, this nigga.
Give me a pizza with extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
And hold the tomato sauce.
Hold the tomato sauce.
And hold the crust.
Hold the crust. Hey, Jimmy.
I don't know what's going on.
What?
My brother's not here, so I don't know what's going on.
What?
No, we are going to Disneyland tomorrow.
That's money.
Table 13, the fish is for the gentleman.
Be right back, folks.
Can you make Kool-Aid?
Of course. What can't I make?
Properly. How much sugar you put in there?
I want. The fuck is wrong with you?
Sorry, I was just being. I'm just mixing my grandma.
Oh, mixing it.
Yeah. She in jail.
Here, Todd Gurley should not score a touchdown. He should not. And he told.
He's sending threats to Angie? Well, I don't know. Where are you getting this information from? Where are you getting this information from, Angie? Oh, she's mad because I went on live talking crap. Oh. She has a no contact order. Why would my brother threaten her? They're going to court. Hello? Use your common sense. There's a no contact order, and plus he's not going to threaten her. He's going to court. Aww.
Hello? Hey, what's up?
What are you doing?
But that's not him. Anyone could claim that's him. Just like her brother pulled out, just like her boyfriend pulled out a gun on my brother and aimed it at his face and was going to shoot him. Oh, since she really wants to start lying, well then I'll really tell the truth of what happened at that car meet and really tell people what happened. That's why he got slammed to the ground. Threatening people. And literally there could have been families there and you're putting people in danger. Oh. Oh. You want to share things that are untrue? Well, I'll tell the truth. It's literally reported by the police too. That's something that's actual factual because it's reported with the police.
So many GMs.
Why don't you tell people what your boyfriend did?
I'll say one that I wish.
And then he tried to hide the gun because literally he told the people that was there at the event that he shouldn't be here because he asked one. He said, I don't gotta leave, and then tried to hide it. That's why you got slammed to the floor. Because you were running your mouth, and also because you shoved my brother because he walked away after you aimed the gun in his face. And then you want to sit here and tell people that he's threatening you? No, your boyfriend's running around threatening the unalive people. Talk about that. But you're the victim every time. There's a no contact order. Why would he threaten her? He's literally going to court. Do you think he's that dumb to incriminate himself? It's literally caught on camera. That's literally recorded. And there was 8 people around at the time and witnessed that. That is so very dangerous.
She doing too much.
Like, that's dangerous.
And if they continue, they're gonna get their ass whooped again. And not by Donald, by somebody else.
He's running his mouth about other people that are associated with my brother and thinks he's not gonna get beat up. And it's not because they're defending my brother, it's because he's going around threatening people. They just threatened to unalive the person who was literally watching her dog because she was irresponsible and didn't watch her dog. And because my brother paid $200 to find the dog a good home and got the dog back to find a good home, she got mad and said she was going to send a gang to go harm that person and their family. And they said, let her come. She's going to get pew-pewed. We're strapped. So if you're stupid enough to go down there and get yourself unalive, then go ahead. You shouldn't be threatening to unalive people and then not expect to have an answer at your door. Literally, this girl is threatening to unalive people for watching her dog. But she's a victim. She's threatening to unalive people that literally was nice enough to take her dog in and take care of it, that she offered to pay $200, that she was so mad she wouldn't have paid it, and then literally said that she was going to send a gang of people, trigger warning, to unalive that person, her dog. That guy was watching for her.
And to have a boyfriend that don't love you? Because if he loved you, you wouldn't be chasing after my son.
And she's literally making these claims because, like, Reddit's claiming that he threatened her. First of all, if he's threatening her, why would he do that when he has an upcoming court case? She wants people to believe this stuff because she's been harassing me. She's mad. She's mad that I'm talking about this stuff online because she doesn't like it. And yeah, they're sending DoorDash again. This is what I have to deal with. All because my brother's ex wanted to dox us and then abuses her animals. Oh, but when I showed people the photos of that, no one cared. Literally cat poop, dog poop everywhere, kitty litter thrown everywhere. I mean, I do have those photos for people if they want to see. It's just DoorDash. It's not even people from dating apps because they're not sending anyone. Because of what I said, I know they're not sending anyone from dating apps. I know that because I said if it's someone from a dating app, I am going to give them that person's information that sent them. I know that because they know that I have their information because I literally was going to give it to the police and file a police report. But the thing is that there's always something going on that literally I can't file a police report because there's always something new, like this. Or threatening me and Discord, which I got screenshots of that, threatening other people, threatening to dox other people. And there's no point to file a police report because every time something happens, they said every time you have something happen, you have to file a new police report to keep it documented. But it's so frustrating because I'd rather just collect as much stuff as I can and add it all to the police report instead of just making a bunch of separate police reports. Because that's what they're telling me. Every time something happens, I have to keep filing a police report. And literally, if my brother was threatening her, why would he threaten her? That makes no sense because he's going to court. He's not going to incriminate himself. She literally got caught by a Whole Foods worker choking my brother out over a dog she didn't take care of. And had her boyfriend try to beat up my brother and stand in front of his car and stop him from leaving, even though he tried to de-escalate the situation and leave, and they refused to let him leave. And then her boyfriend pulls out a pew-pew on my brother. And yet she's not the one that's violent. Okay, I don't know.
Angie's violent. She was choking your brother. Choking my son.
But she wants people to believe that. She wants people to believe he threatened her.
She's not violent.
They're saying he's threatening her because apparently somebody got messages he threatened her on Reddit. This girl has been harassing me. Well, you could believe those messages you want.
Yeah, but she can't show those messages, huh?
She did. Apparently, I don't know if that was her.
I've never seen them. And also, how funny. People haven't noticed. She was getting evicted from a motel by us. All of a sudden, she jumped and got a boyfriend to pay her next rent. Gold digger.
She didn't get evicted.
She's a damn gold digger.
She didn't get evicted because of us. She got evicted because
somebody doing something really good with that guy to keep him there because she don't clean, she don't cook, she abuses her animals. And what more can I say? I know because she lived with me and I saw it.
She got evicted
constantly. Big old cups of full of soda, and I used to get mad because I used to tell my son, there's people that don't even have that damn soda.
That's my baby.
She got evicted because she was having someone stay in her room.
Restaurant.
That wasn't supposed to stay there.
All kinds of garbage. And then I would call my son when they were moved out to see how he's doing.
I like that movie.
And I'd say, what are you doing, son? Oh, I'm cleaning. I said, well, I hope she's helping you. Oh, she's helping me. And then I come to find out she wasn't doing nothing. I know, because when we go and she claims, oh, I'm sick.
Every time her boyfriend
threatens, take me to the hospital. And then we go over there and my son starts cleaning.
Every time her boyfriend threatens to unalive my brother, all of a sudden she tries to make it look like my brother's the one that's violent. But her boyfriend was driving reckless, chasing down a guy for a $300 Mustang she sold to the guy, and then privated his video on TikTok because he didn't want people to. He knew he was in the wrong. Why did he private his video on TikTok?
Good Lord, sweet baby Jesus. That's what he needs. The devil.
But she's angry, right? And no matter what she tells people, y'all are still going to not believe that Angie's a bad person. Even if she went to jail, people would still be saying free Angie. This guy is driving around being reckless and someone's going to get hurt. And I'm not going to say I told you so. People are not going to care until it's too late.
But I'm accepted nevertheless.
Whenever her boyfriend threatens to unalive someone, that's when she's always making my brother to be the threat.
Free Angie. She didn't do nothing.
Free Angie Chew. That's
she
what they're
going to
saying.
prison for 5 years. She didn't do nothing.
Sufyan from India.
And then they would blame you, huh?
They would say it was my fault, even though I'm not the one that assaulted anybody to go to jail. You don't see me choking somebody out.
I swear.
You don't see me choking somebody out over a dog I didn't really care about. And then to say that you're going to send a gang of people to that guy's house because he gave the dog to my brother and my brother warned her and said, you better go get your dog before I do. She didn't. So he paid $200 to get her dog, to give it a good home, because she didn't want her dog. She wasn't going to pay those people. She wasn't going to pay those people that she owed them $200 for watching her dog. She wasn't. She was mad. So he said he would do it, and he found it a good home. I want to see my dog.
We even watched the dog while she worked to be nice enough. And I used to tell my son, how come she doesn't even come and visit the dog? Does she not want it?
When everyone accused me of having another pet, it was her dog that we had to watch. And it wasn't because we were watching it because she went to work. You're only allowed to have 2 pets in a motel room. And she had more than 2 pets because she had 3 cats and 1 dog. And most of the time, 2 of her cats were stuck in a cage. Two out of 3 of her cats were stuck in a cage because one of them didn't get along with the cat. One of them attacked her cat. So she ended up, recently, my brother had got an appointment to literally relinquish the cat over. So literally my brother got,
Wait, are you Pisces? What are you?
sorry. Literally my brother had an appointment to get rid of one of the cats. She decided last minute that she didn't want to get rid of it. After she said the 2 cats don't get along. And then she kept her cats in the cage most of the time in the